So this is Caroline Carush Sharagupa. I'm trying to change Sharagupa. I was threatened for keeping that name, but I've asked the owner of the name to give me some money so I can change it. Forget about that anyway. So 2016, that was my last trip in Sim. So I really wanted to come back to Sim with someone investing in Sim. The roads were really my concern. I was driving and seeing how they were. I used to make jokes about how the roads were and watch other people make jokes. But something has to be done. So I wanted to contribute sensibly. I've recently seen some footage on the social media and that there was one big beast that was hired in Zim to fix the roads and that. But it was on its way back somewhere. It's still good. Something is happening. I had a dream that I had to go back and be productive. And then later I had another dream that things were going great. Because I saw kids picking up pencils after masses of water had flown through. And then the cyclones hit. Anyway, I've been off stage for a bit. I had to keep my head down. I was on this journey of becoming with someone to come back and invest. So, unfortunate part is a lot is happening around me. I can't fix it alone. I can't clear my name on my own. A big part of it had been done. But for some reason, some people still think maybe they can undo it. I just need to go home and keep my head down for a bit. Trying to get into business on my own, on the side. We'll see how that goes. But, sometimes things take time. My situation is so time sensitive. People who approach me are getting into trouble, but some people seem to think it's a good idea to consider taking advantage. A few seconds of pleasure ends up with a lifetime sentence of stinging nettle in their bloodstream. I understand that those offers are against me to stop me from having children, stop me from getting another traditional marriage at least. Actually, I think since I've already had a traditional marriage, some people are uber respectful, sorry. So I think I might demand that still, but I'd be good with signing files at this point. And then work towards that name change thing. It's complicated. Anyway, so investments on my part are stalled. At some point I was making like £1,000 a day. Alternative trading. It was a normal stock stuff. It's not worth exposing to hackers. But I could have put that money into the side and stuff and just let it accumulate. It still would have been slow. It wouldn't be enough to build roads at this stage. It was just going to be for me and my bills and recovering from the stuff that hackers have confessed that they've caused me. Shed a lot of private information, spread a lot of defamation against me. I mean, there's still people who are, I'd say, a little bit brave. They'll still try and approach me to help me out, to get my head above water and all that. But a lot is required, of course. A lot is required. I am so tired. I really need to just sit in the sun for a bit. And we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. There are actually people who studied some of my writings, studied Christian writings, to know how to take my hope away. There's a scripture that says, hope deferred makes the heart sick. So these people thought they could induce mental health issues in me. At some point it was working. I was so intimidated, my goodness. I was so intimidated. So I was with someone and then slowly they were withdrawing themselves. I didn't know why, but actually I did know a little bit. Because they started doing their huddling and discussions about how to increase the pressure on me to keep me apart from anyone else. Whatever they thought would be happening to them, they decided to twist and turn things until they hit me. It's stranger than fiction. Stranger than fiction. Totally believable. Gang culture. When people come against your life. But we're gonna see what happens. Gonna see what happens. I've been trying to clear my name, like I said. In quite a few ways I have for my property. But I need a new name. Because I don't have the money to remove the name that I've got at the moment, the last name. But as soon as I can, I'll sort that out. I did promise I would. I'd already moved on as soon as they threatened me and stuff. So, but I've been hearing threats about if I'm ever caught with some. Yeah, life goes on. Can't keep living in fear. But unfortunately, I will have to travel with this name sooner or later because they haven't given me the money to do it. And the people who come towards me are getting offered. If I say attacked, they won't understand. They're getting offered things that seem nice, but they ruin their lives. So the point was, I don't know, it's just like to make having sexual health disease normal. If you have a mistake, I think it's difficult, but to walk into or to intentionally lure someone into the mistake for them to end up going through it, I think it's really difficult for the person you're luring in that. But maybe then they learn how to live with it and all that. But to actually attack someone like Carush, attack any partners that might give her a child, to send people with sexual health diseases towards them, to make sure that that person will not be able to give Carush a child. Ah, 2025. The world is really cruel at the moment. The world is so cruel. Unbelievably cruel at the moment. Let's keep this short anyway. First live video I've done. Maybe next time I do a live video, it will be on lighter issues. Au revoir. Now to find out how to stop it. Let's see. Someone tell me how to do this. Nope, it's not that. Oh. Gosh, I really don't know how to stop this. Oh, okay, I found it. So what do we do with this now? I copy the link and I have this situation where, like, you know, all my bank statements, I started finding transactions missing, emails being deleted, and and then you get messages from certain companies saying you've got this charge, or you just see it on your bank statement, and then you ask, excuse me, I'm sorry, I only asked you to hold this information. This is paid for. And then they try to take it out of your account still, or try to charge you for having seen that information. Do you know how people are praising, hailing, being fraudulent? It's so unfortunate. I did all I could. Asked the people I had paid, can you show me? They can't answer me. I don't know how to unhide those transactions. All you can do is just put a temporary block until you find out the information. Imagine. People are being triggered by my happiness. Try and do this, try and do that. It's not without a price, but I don't know what their price is. Just to see me reporting things. I've got police references, but that doesn't really wake people up. People are still making choices, unfortunately. So I'm being quite careful now. There's nothing I can do about people who choose to misrepresent their companies. Because I was driving, and some people don't. So they decide, let's find another way. When they huddle, the Bible says when they might gather, but though they gather, I'll still be with you. It shall not prosper. But they are gathering more. These people gather in such a ridiculous way. My goodness. And they'll let me know. They'll let me hear it. They'll let me hear what they're doing. And then when you report it, they gather again. And they'll plan and plan. Okay, how do we do this? How do we do this? I was surprised the other day I was returning packages. Something that the first time it happened, one of the hackers, I don't know if they made a mistake or something. I was managing a shopping cart online. Suddenly, I just saw that someone had triggered a payment, and I was trying to return that payment. My goodness. That's so difficult. So now I've had to return some things that were not really fit for purpose. So yesterday, hearing that these people, very same people, asking the police to follow me around. because they're not allowed into the shops. But they found a way of reporting Carush, because Carush can walk into the shop. They can't go walk into the shop. They want me to be as if I'm part of them when I'm not part of them, when I never volunteered to be their victim. I just was like, no. So I walked into another shop. I looked at them, and I walked into another shop, did my parade, checked things. I realized what I would have bought there wasn't there anyway. I walked out. Then I remembered after, it actually distracted me. Actually, I need to get something else, so I had to go back. I don't know if it was the same crew. I saw them on my way and around the corner. You know, I have to ask the same people to help me to get to them. Anyway, they ran away. They ran away. So the same people who've been attacking me, who gather and sit down and discuss things about me, they're expecting to be arrested, but there are many of them. So whatever they say, I don't have as many people reporting. So whatever they say seems to go because there are more of them united against me. So when there's more people testifying against you and trying to turn you into the villain, because apparently you're spiritually strong. A minister is spiritually strong. And I just want to go into Zen just for a bit, keep my head down. But I can see what's happening. Life. It's not even about life humbling you. I've lived a humble life most of my life. But now I have to stand up for myself in ridiculous ways sometimes. Be my own lawyer, my doctor, my police officer. Sometimes be my own thug. Just try to think, why are these psychopaths thinking like this? How do I stop them from trying to break into my property, even while I'm inside? I put chains on it. Come and see what Carush is. Let me show you. This girl had to work, learn how to work a drill. I had to put chains on my door. I've had a lie today. I'm so tired. So tired. Oh. Come on the back of the door. Chains. Show people not to come on my patio. I'm trying to put a shelter out here so it can be a nice chill spot. The weather's not great now. Wind's strong. I can't build. This door is less accessible now because it has to be chained. It will be safe. But for now, imagine finding that door unlocked twice in a day because people who hurdle, I think they want to put things back into your flat so that whatever you reported as missing, your testimony is discredited because you should just find it there. And then you won't know how to explain to the police that, oh, the thing that I said was missing. I don't know what to say. This used to happen. I didn't know until the people started confessing that, oh, she was using that front door. They go in and out. People don't want evidence. I didn't mean to share evidence. Sorry. I didn't mean to. Okay, let me stop it. come out. We'll see what happens. Oh dear, oh, you have to share it. I don't want to share it. I don't want to share it. It's been too much defamation. Let me try to find where to save it. Still doesn't stop. Okay, this is really going on longer than I want to. Let me see. I've been posting shorts, but I'm going to try and do proper videos. Today I just had a lazy day. I needed to rest. The attacks have not stopped. These people just want me to be alone. Can you imagine? Look at me being alone. Ah. I'm sorry, I can't do it. I need someone needs to change the name and all that. Make as most as we can of before we're raptured. While we're on this earth, we must enjoy the most that we can. So I must still look forward to a good life. Yes, this is still Caroline Rumbi, but I go by the name Carush. I would prefer you call me Carush. Okay, so we're already trying to find out how to stop this. I hadn't planned this. I hadn't looked it up. Never mind the accent in that. I did find out I am part Nigerian, part South African, part Portuguese. I don't know how many percent because I didn't do the official DNA what. It's good to hear from your elders. So it is what it is. I'm quite a mix. But yeah, in this nice brown chocolate. So it is what it is. Hey, there's a lot of racism around me lately. My goodness. A lot of division. These people will cook up stories anywhere you go. They'll be trying to tell you, hey, you have to wait until the other fair skins have gone. It's not part of me. I didn't grow up racist. I didn't grow up as a slave. I didn't grow up in wartime. I was born free. You know where I grew up in Zimbabwe? There were people who fought every 11th and 12th of August. We celebrate them. There are people who made sure we were free. And people want me to be as if I've just come off a ship in chains. And they live. I can't do it. In England, when I came, I wasn't told that because you're brown, you have to live under the other ones who are fairer skinned. And then the other ones who are fairer skinned by them. Even in Zimbabwe, there were always white people around me. So it's not natural for me. It's not natural for me. Maybe for the people who are older than me. Maybe. It's not natural for me. So I can't stop this video. Put it. Where do I? Let's see. What's this? Oh, short was uploaded to my channel. What's this?